Thank you for connecting in Conversations that Connects the Soul, and that is SAFM Radio Lifetime Live with me, Crisalda Dudumash, and we invite you to join in the conversations. You can leave us a WhatsApp voice note on 0614 104 107, or you can SMS us at 40938. SMS is charged at 150, and you can hashtag on both Twitter and Facebook at SAFM Radio. You can hashtag SAFM Lifetime Live. And right now, Words of Wisdom with Mr. Veli Ndaba, Engineered Mind to Win, is one of his books. He's a motivational speaker, author, entrepreneur, life and business coach, and today talking to us about success is all a matter of just prioritizing. Good afternoon and welcome.
A very good afternoon, Crisalda.
Thank you so much for coming through. We haven't seen you in like a minute, as the youth would say.
Yeah, it's been hectic.
I can imagine.
Yes.
But we've always enjoyed and welcome the Words of Wisdom.
Thank you very much. Yes, we are talking about the fact that success is all a matter of priorities. You know, we all have a long list of things to do, but it's very unfortunate that we don't have all the time in the world to have them all covered. So it means out of the long list of things that you have, there are things that are called measures, which are major things, and you've got minor things, which are, things that are minor. So unfortunately, if you're not careful, it happens that you end up focusing or measuring on minor things instead of measuring on major things. So you've got to sit down and look at your life and look at the list that you have and say, what is it that I need to be doing in order to see my life progressing? Because success, once again, is a matter of your own definition. What does success mean to you? Because success may mean big things and that, but to others, success may mean progressing, seeing your life changing. Like in my case, when I look at myself and I'm saying, how am I becoming better? How am I becoming more? To me, that's what success is all about. So at the end of the day, the question is, are you measuring in measures or are you measuring in minors? Because that's what happens. People who, we can have the same list of things to do, but you find that my top 3 things are your bottom 3 things. And that will make a huge difference in terms of how we achieve things or in terms of what we produce at the end of the day. So that's something that's very important. And what I like about a statement or something that was said by Abraham Maslow was that whatever can be or what you can be, you must be. But if you deliberately commit to become less than what you can be, you'll be miserable for the rest of your life. So it's very important, therefore, to understand exactly what is it that you can be. And you cannot just get that by sitting down. You need to search and look for yourself and look at what is it that I'm good at? And what is it that I'm passionate about? And what does the world need? And then how can I package this thing that I'm interested in or I'm passionate about and I'm good at to get it paid me? Because people who have problems are always willing to pay for someone who comes with a solution. So what solution can you provide? But that solution must be in line with your strengths and your passion. Because people always say, what is my purpose in life? Your purpose in life is simply a combination of your passion plus your strengths. So you need to look at that matrix, look at the combination of what is it that people say you're good at, and study yourself, and then look at what you're passionate about. What is it that you'd like to dedicate your entire life doing? And that's exactly what leads to something that is called the purpose. It's not something that is high up there in the sky that it's so difficult to get hold of. It's about studying yourself. So this is something that's very important. So if you re-look at your list and look at the priorities, rearrange things. Don't go according to what other people are doing. Look at what is it that makes you happy. What is it that satisfies you? Something that makes you lose sense of time. Something that makes you forget about hunger. Once you find that particular thing, like for me, when I speak, when I coach, when I write things, I'm just feeling so happy. Actually, there are 2 things. It's whether you are on time or you are in time. When you're on time, it's when you know that what time it is right now. You are aware of the time. But when you are in time, it's when you are in your space. You've just forgotten about everything around you. It's like nothing exists. People can say to you, come and eat. You forget about the fact that you're hungry. So it means that's your element. That's something that you're supposed to be doing. So study yourself. And for me as a life coach as well, I've got people coming saying to me, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my strengths are. The reason you don't know what your strengths are is because we haven't tried out enough things. Go out there and play with other kids. Go out there and do things, and then you'll feel the things that resonate with you. You'll feel the good things and say, wow, I love doing this. And that's exactly what will happen to you. Hence, we are saying success is just a matter of priorities. Look at your list and take the most important things that will make you happy, and then focus on them. Don't try to do everything at once. Focus on the few. Focus on the measures. And when you do that, you'll start to see the results. And you'll be good at that, and you will be so happy.
But how do you differentiate between what you're passionate about and what you're envious of? Because you see Crisalda doing this so well, and you then believe, I can do it better than her.
The difference is how you feel about them. You know, when you are envious, you are just doing something like someone asking you and saying, I want to be involved in a business that makes a lot of money. It's not about something that you love. It's something that you saw someone doing. Or sometimes, you know, when you walk around, some people may look at you and someone think and remembers that, you know, I was very good at maths. I was better than him at maths or English or whatever. So if he can do it, it means I can do it. Whereas I'm driven by passion. You are driven by envy because you want to try to prove the point.
Yeah.
So when you do what you love, like in my case, I'm not trying to prove any point to anyone. I'm just enjoying myself, and I'm doing what God sent me down to do here because I'm very passionate about what I do, and I love it. And that's what makes you good at it.
And how do you silence that voice that will tell you that, yeah, but Veli, I hear you. I see your passion. I hear you, but not when. I know you. You come from this environment. You are this person.
What happens there is that, you know, you start doing something small and you do it well. Once your brain has tasted success, it wants more of that. So you start doing those things, you start carrying on because it becomes a domino effect. You know, you start doing one small thing and then it has an impact on bigger things. So how you really feel and silence that voice is about repetition. Do something, do it over and over again and become good at it, and then it forms like the base. And once you have done something good, you start feeling good about yourself.
That's
then you
it.
start saying, wow, you know what, I can do it.
This
because like I'm saying,
good.
it feels good. Because when you talk about confidence, when you say, how can I gain confidence? You only gain confidence by becoming competent. So you need to master something, just one thing in life. Just
Sure.
do it so well. And once you have done it, the rest of the things will just fall into place because you'll have that momentum, you'll have that confidence just to do something and say, I can do this.
Dr. Veli Ndaba, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Priscilla.
You've engineered our minds to just succeed, and that's just it. Those are words of wisdom. He's a motivational speaker, author, entrepreneur, life and business coach, whom we find at www.velindaba.com.